And yeah, they were just, I think it just, I can't even explain how it deteriorated so quickly. And like there'll be times where I'd go outside without my key and it'll be snowing outside, and obviously I'll forget my key, and then I'll come back and knock on the door and no one will come and open the door for me. And I know there's people upstairs, and it's like, you want me to, you don't like me that much, so you want me to stay out in the cold. Like, it's -3 degrees. I only went to charge the gas like 2 doors up. I'm not wearing a jacket. But you dislike me so much that you want me to feel the cold outside before you have enough humility to open the door for me. And I never really been treated like that before. And just everything kind of went so wrong so quickly. And it was weird because God was always with me, and I knew it was strengthening me to go through something or to be ready for something at a certain point in time. And I didn't know what it was, and I didn't understand. And like one of the hardest things was, like, I had a small job like on the side, sometimes in third year, but I still didn't have that much money apart from my student loan, obviously. And sometimes like God would tell me would be like, go and give to this person, they need the money. And it's like, okay, go give to that person, they need the money. Okay, go give to that person, they really need the money. It's like, okay. And then after doing that, I started like, I was just like, but I'm getting really poor now. And it wasn't just giving to people, it was like, it makes it sound like he was just telling me to give away my money. And it wasn't like that, but I think like by the time I was so upset, so I just like went to stay with a friend, and obviously that took my money as well. And it was so weird how it was all just running out so quickly. I literally felt like by the time all my bills got paid and the bills in the house got paid and I paid my rent, like things like my money was just disappearing. And they got to a point where it was just really bad. And literally I was just looking at myself like, I don't know how I'm gonna afford food next week. I don't know how I'm gonna have gas next week. And literally it was so tiring because I didn't really have that many people around me. Like my best friend moved to another continent, and a lot of the friends I had were so far away, and they were trying but they weren't here. Like they weren't here to help me. And the people around me that went to church were like, I was literally still helpless even around so many people that claimed that they were doing so much for God. And it was just like, I felt like I was being punished for obeying God. I was just like, you said you'd take care of me and I'm broke now. I don't know how I'm gonna eat. Like literally my dad will call me up and like ask me to quickly borrow a tenner until he gets paid like in 2 days. And I'll be ignoring his calls and I'll be saying I can't give it to him. And he'll be like, what, so you can't even give me £10? Like, are you keeping money? Why would you not give me like, is it that you don't want to give me money? I don't understand. And I just felt so alone, and I just felt like, how did I get here? Like I was actually living life before I was saved, and now I am, and I don't understand why this is happening. And there was just this one day that he took me to the bit in the Bible where he was like, oh, go to Luke. I think it's in Luke. I hope I haven't got it wrong. And Jesus is about to perform the miracle of the fish and the loaves of bread. I'll hurry up for those of you who don't know, because I'm sure a lot of people don't know. And it was just like, just read it. And I was like, okay. And I read it, and it was just like, what did he do before the fish and the bread multiplied? And I was like, he blessed it. He was like, yeah, and what else? I was like, he thanked God for the food. And he was like, yeah, so even though you don't have anything, just thank me and trust me, I'll give it to you. I was just like, you're telling me to thank you and I have less than £5 in my account. I was just like, okay. So I stayed faithful and I just carried on doing it. And he was just like, I know it seems hard right now, but trust me, like next year is going to be a big year for you. I was just like, God, I have no money. My friends are halfway across the country. My camera's broken, so I can't even make YouTube videos. How am I going to be? Like, don't worry, you'll be in magazines, like your videos will be on famous blogs, blah blah blah. And one thing that he kept on sticking out to me was, he was like, ACS, you'll have something to do with ACSs around the country. For those of you who are American, that means an Afro-Caribbean society, and they're in different unis across the country. He was like, you'll have something to do with that and it would be really good for you. And I was just like, okay. Like, I was just like, it wasn't even like I didn't care, it was more of I kind of don't believe you right now, but I'm sure I'll get through this with you, it's fine, but I don't really believe that this stuff is gonna happen. Like, it's ridiculous, like, I'm poor. And he was like, money's not gonna be a problem for you, you'll have jobs, don't worry. I was like, jobs? He was like, yeah, you'll have jobs. And I was like, you are crazy. And yeah, so, and then over Christmas, I got an email from someone saying, oh, we want you to be involved with planning like events in ACSs across the country. And I was like, wait, what? Wait, you kidding me, right? You actually kidding me? Like, something like you told, like God told me this like months ago and I was laughing. Are you actually joking me right now? And I was literally just like so happy. I was like, okay, something's going down. And then literally within, like, I think by the end of January, I think it was January, yeah, end of January, I was on Grime Daily twice. I was on that grape juice, and yeah, and then I also got asked to be in a major London-based magazine. And I was just like, whoa, okay, this stuff is actually for realsies, okay. And so he was like, yeah, and things happened, so I was able to take a gap year. And I was just like, because I was, you know, I need to take a break. I didn't have a great start to third year, and I kind of want to see where all of this can go for me. And yeah, so it's been great. I got a job like really quickly, like God was just like, okay, apply there. I was just like, you sure? He's like, trust me, apply. Yeah, I'm now the presenter for a major online music show, which is called Press Play. Press Play UK, I can put the channel below. And yeah, they're really cool. They've like interviewed like Stushy and Pixie Lot, and they filmed like Gigs and Chipmunk and Doneo, and yeah, loads of people. So I'm really excited about starting that soon as well. So I'll be doing that. And yeah, I think part of everything that happened was, like my dad says, like, principles are nothing if not tested. And I think for a while, in a small way, I was like, I felt so similar to Job in the Bible. Like, Job was just like, you know what, I went through the fire and I came out as gold. To know gold is gold, you have to put in the fire and see if it comes out completely untainted. And I think that's how it is when you're even just like putting aside Christianity, like any challenge people go through, if you're not tested, then you don't know you can do it, you don't know what you're ready for. And I think a big part of everything that happened was literally preparing me for like big stuff that's going to happen this year, and stuff that has happened. A bit more of an insight to the way I think and the things I want to talk about, and why I want girls to be powerful and own themselves, and you know, have that confidence that isn't based on someone else or their friends or a celebrity or magazines. I want it to be from inside, that kind of thing. That's where I'm going, like coming from. Crisps, grab drinks, grab your Haribos, because this is a long video. But yeah, and just stuff like, you will see a lot more on this channel, like a lot. I'm not afraid to talk about sex, like it's stuff like that, like I've already talked about it before. And I like I find it so funny because I see the way like the man has been created and the things that I personally think and have been taught can't work because of the way we're fashioned. And I like to talk about that stuff in a funny way people can learn from. I like to talk to you in a way that you will laugh, you will just find it so funny and you'll remember it. Do you know what I mean? There's no point talking to you and you won't remember what I'm talking about. So I hope that people have learned something from my channel. Subscribe, favourite, like, comment below, email me. I've got a few emails. Also, just remembered, I'm releasing a vlog channel now, which is going to be on my website, www.sincerelyosa.com. so about every day I will try every 1 to 2 days there will be like a vlog of me just like going to work or going to the studio where I work, or going shopping, or just random crap that's just gonna happen in my gap year. Yeah, so keep tuned, stay tuned, keep tuned, stay tuned for my vlog channel on my website. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and let me know if there's anything you wanna know. Yeah, thanks guys, bye.